Okay.
Arkadaşlar demin şey etmiştik, sonra şey olmuştu, o yüzden şey ettik. Ya birleştireceğim yeniden, tuşları ayarladım. Ama
Kevin, no shortage of GMs and front office execs here in the building. Representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that can obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But, of course, performing when there's pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
Look now, State Farm presents the starting lineups. And, guys, checking out Damian Lillard. What can we expect here?
You know, he might not have been the most recognized face in college basketball, but don't be fooled. Damian Lillard knows how to slither his way into the lane and get points. He led the nation in scoring for a reason. This guy can really play.
And even though, Steve, he's on the smaller end of the scale in terms of his size, he absorbs contact pretty well and has nice change of pace. He's going to surprise some people with how productive.
yürüme tuşlarını ayarlamadık biz.
Oğlum öyle şey mi oldu? Onda mı ayarlayacağız?
Evet.
Bak. Çok saçma.
Orada.
Tamam doğru.
İndir. Hadi. İnşallah olur.
Oğlum büyük kapasaydın bari.
If he is. And this game for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
That one misses.
You know, Harrison Barnes could have been a top 5 pick back in the 2011 draft, but he's decided to return to North Carolina for his sophomore season. He was hoping to win a national championship with the Tar Heels and came close, although an injury to Kendall Marshall really kind of sidelined their plans, but still a solid career at North Carolina for Harrison Barnes.
And Lillard kicks to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Robinson. Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Lillard. Leads him in there. And there's Myers Leonard on the assist by Lillard. Leonard's got his first basket. And Harrison Barnes, as you mentioned, Steve, a nice college career. Back in high school in Iowa, he was drawing comparisons to Kobe Bryant. And I don't think, obviously, he met up quite with those expectations in his short time in Chapel Hill.
Well, Kevin, that's an unfortunate comparison. Anybody putting a college player's name in the same breath as Kobe Bryant. That being said, Barnes has a chance to be pretty good with his size and skill.
Now here's Leonard. Gathers, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Here's Black Hole. The pass to Waiters. Held that one.
You know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Barnes, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly there, length, athleticism, he's got a nice package.
You know, it's so often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Some things you can teach, but those physical gifts are something you either have or you don't. Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Black Hole. Shot is no good. And it's the Stars the other way. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Beal. Kicks it to Robinson. To the inside. Stolen by Waiters. And they're moving it up. Here's Black Hole. Off target there with the little leaner. Beal with it. Davis is on it. And Beal kicks to Lillard. This is to Leonard. Stolen by Henson. One-on-one here. Here's Black Hole. That's good. Black Hole's got 6.
I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
They're not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
The Elite's making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Knocked loose. And here's the break. Down low, out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
.114 left to play in the first quarter. Lamb dishes to Rivers. He feeds it to Lamb. Releases. And he hits the jump shot. And the Stars lead by 9.
Boy, a fast start here. Their offense has been very impressive.
Yeah, they're making their own luck, Clark, really playing with a purpose offensively.
Here's Black Hole. Harkless. Jams it straight down.
Hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You gotta just shake your head on that one.
Here's the feed to Lamb. That drops. Lamb's got 6.
You know, you can see his talent for scoring.
Yeah, that's the scouting report on him, and he's living up to it at this point.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head to head.
Yeah, fortunately those days are in the past, and for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
White the pass to Lamb. The dish to Kid Gilchrist. Feeds it to Rivers. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Stars up by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back as we get set to continue with the second quarter of the Rookie Showcase.
And this game really a glimpse ahead at the exciting young players who hope to make a big splash this coming season.
Well, they're off to a nice start here, Clark, showing the gifts and talents that have made them so coveted by NBA teams.
Black Hole is in at the point. Anthony Davis is out there with John Henson. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for the Elites. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Rivers. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Austin Rivers, of course, the son of Celtics coach Doc Rivers, highly touted coming out of high school. Had a good year at Duke. Didn't dominate, but...
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Tries again. Jones, no luck.
You know, and the work he's been doing on the backboard, that's something to see.
And especially against this competition. I mean, he's showing he can bang down low.
And guys, when you look at Rivers, he's a terrific ball handler and an outstanding shooter as well. I mean, he doesn't have elite size or blow you away athleticism, but he plays with such confidence and poise as a scorer. And he's got a ton of moves that he's able to use. You've got to think he'll become a really good player at the NBA level.
And Lamb kicks to Leonard. He passes to Lillard. From 15 feet away, that's good. Lillard's got 6.
Well, what can you say? I mean, he's good, and he's making sure everybody here knows it.
Well, it's been his lifelong dream to play in the NBA, and he's showing he's ready for the challenge.
That's tipped. Harkless. Light covering.
Gelsene.
Jones kicks to Harkless.
Oğlum ben sizin gardınızım ya. Siz ne yapıyorsunuz?
5 on the clock. Jones dishes to Ross. From out in the wing, he knocks it down.
And he's managing to do what everyone hopes to do, and that's really demonstrate his talent.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for him. A lot of pressure in a game like this, but it seems to have brought out the best in him.
Kariyeri maç bölmeyi düşünüyorum.
Now, here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Gets the bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Catching up now on the changes for the elites. Davis comes in for Drummond. And Ensign subbed in for Jones. Pass to Ross. Takes a three. Gets it to go. Ross has got 5.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Lillard, the pass to White. He kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Gets it to go. 8 points for him.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
Here's Black Hole. He drains the quick shot. Here's Lillard. He's got 6. Now the pass to Lamb. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
11
seconds on the shot clock. Elites on D. It's a 14-point game.
Bana pas versene oğlum, ben gardım ya.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 8. The Stars with the rebound. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Here's Black Hole. Passes it to Ross. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And some changes here for the elites. Barnes is checked in for Harkless. And it's Waiters in for Black Hole. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Stars lead by 21.
41. The Stars. 62.
Welcome back in the first half in the books for the NBA Rookie Showcase. These young prospects still raring to go.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
On the floor for the Stars. Damian Lillard out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Then it's Thomas Robinson. And it's Leonard in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Black Hole. Lillard with the rebound. Good. Henson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the elites.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Here's Black Hole. 8 points for him. Dishes to Davis. Here's Black Hole. The Stars with the rebound. Kid Gilchrist has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Freshman Michael Kidd Gilchrist, one more great prospect out of Kentucky, a tough 6'7" small forward. I love his athleticism and his defense is terrific. The versatility he provides defensively, I think, really sets him apart.
You saw a lot of them last year, including the Final Four, yeah?
A bunch of them.
He feeds it to Henson. Here's Black Hole. The feed to Barnes. 6 to shoot. It's good from the top of the key. Barnes has got 11 points. And GMs love what they saw from Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at Kentucky. All energy on the court. Clark was just talking about that, Steve. What'd you see?
Well, he's one of those guys who can change the culture of your team because of his work ethic and that energy that you talked about, Kevin. Anytime you get a guy who works and runs hard, it really drags other players along with him. And so that's why so many teams are excited about this kid.
Black hole. Lillard with the rebound.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He hasn't.
Now the pressure might be getting to him, but everybody's in the same boat here.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Lillard. 10 points for Leonard.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
There's the dish to Williams. Shoots over Beal. Raiders no luck.
They have really been a group of glass eaters out there today, fellas. I mean, just devouring any and all rebounds.
And I think that's the difference in the game right now. A double-digit lead in that category.
Here's Robinson. 8 points for him. Lillard with it. Back to Robinson. Over Jones. And it's Robinson. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Black Hole. He's got 8. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Oh, the one-hand jam.
Showing no mercy. They are getting after them at both ends of the floor.
Continuing to add to the lead as the minutes tick away.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Black Hole. Feeds to Harkless. Over Lillard. That one's off. Still out of sync. And the Stars have possession. Rivers kicks to Robinson. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Black Hole. Rebounded by the Stars.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight. And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
For most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
And that one's good. Black Hole's got 10. Now Lillard, 13 points in the game. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, I'm excited to watch Damian Lillard, the explosive rookie point guard out of Weber State. His stock quickly rose last season as he upped his scoring to almost 25 points per game, leading the country. Scouts consider him the best point guard prospect in the draft.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Stars. Here's Black Hole. Puts up a 3. And Drummond throws it down. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. He dishes it to Lillard. Leonard inside. Here's Rivers. And he lays it straight in. Rivers has got 17.
And Lillard's shooting ability, guys, will be highlighted in workouts. I mean, I think in a game like this, he'll try to make plays for others and show how he can run a team. That's been the question mark for him.
24 seconds left to play in the 3rd. He passes it to Lamb. Pass to Lillard. Second chance shot. Outside for Robinson. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, the uncontainable game has come from this Stars bench today. Effort and energy, exactly what they're called upon to provide, is exactly what they brought to this game. Coach is thrilled with that kind of effort, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you again. Their reserves, Steve, were just itching to get out onto the floor, and early on, they wanted to make a difference here.
Well, they usually do, Kevin. You know, but as a coach, you've got to know how to use them, too. And I think it's been a masterful job tonight of giving the reserves just the right amount of minutes. You know, starters or reserves, they seem to have fresh legs on the court at all times.
Well said, Steve. There's been very little drop-off in the energy level since the very start of this game, and the contributions from the bench have had a lot to do with that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the elites. Black Hole, he's in at point guard. Terrence Jones out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ross in at the 2 spot. Harkless, just 5 to shoot. Open look. A second chance effort, and he finishes on the layup. And it's 9 points now for Terrence Ross.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
He kicks it to Lamb. Back to T. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Black Hole. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Here's T. Got a piece of it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
You know, it always takes 3 or 4 years to really evaluate a draft class, but you look back at that 2005 draft class now, that was just an amazing draft, incredible depth, some great NBA players, not only in the first round, but coming out of the second round as well.
Robinson's checked in for Zeller. Here are the elites now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Rebound the Stars. White's got 6 rebounds in the game. And just some of the names from the draft you mentioned. Bogut, Bynum, Chris Paul, Darren Williams, Steve, all at the top, but the depth was incredible.
Yeah, look.
We've seen a lot of big dunks in this one.
We sure have. Those young legs definitely lend themselves to highlight reel finishes.
And Lamb kicks the tee. Goes for the alley-oop. Robinson. Teague dishes to White. Another shot. Teague can't hit.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
First free throw is good.
Just perfection for them from the foul line in the second half.
Well, they haven't missed, and they look as cool and as comfortable as a baby in a nice bassinet. Every time they step up to the line, it's easy and relaxed.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Lamb. Here's Black Hole. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Teague with the ball.
Well, we've seen with most of the big-name stars that ended up steering their way to new teams and ended up getting a sign and trade in the case of Carmelo Anthony or Chris Paul. But after this season, that sign and trade door will, in essence, be shut. And we'll see what effect that has on the game. A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
Kicks it to Ross. Here's Black Hole. 4 on the clock. Here's Drummond. Cannot hit. And it's the Stars the other way. Outside Robinson. There's the pass to White. Passes it to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And Clark, you mentioned the changes in the sign and trade. In essence, players can't get more money in a sign and trade than they could signing with the other team outright.
Yeah, and the reason they can't make more money, Clark, is because they can't sign the full 5-year deal that they used to be able to. Now, in a sign and trade, you can only sign the 4-year contract, and that means that players are going to be more incentivized just to stay in their original place. He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Black Hole. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Harkless. From down in the low post, it goes.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Teague, the pass to Leonard.
Well, one of the rule changes that the league has implemented recently, you see those pump fakes where the defender jumps in the air and then the offensive player jumps into him and heaves the ball at the basket. That's not supposed to be a shooting foul anymore.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Dishes it to Drummond. Over Robinson. Kicks it out to Jones. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And here is Teague. Going back to that change that Clark just talked about, Steve, on that play, it's only supposed to be a foul if the player has started the shooting motion at the time of contact.
Yeah, and I actually haven't seen a huge change in the way the game is whistled in that regard. But I do like the fact that the officials have the leeway to not reward a guy for making kind of a really awkward play that really isn't that related to the game of basketball.
Shot denied. Pushing it up. Here's Kid Gilchrist. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Here's Black Hole. Teague covering. Here's Black Hole. It's blocked, but they recover it. Ross. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
A great showing for him today.
Well, you know, we talked about where he's projected to go in the draft, but with performances like this, he could be on the rise.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Here's Black Hole, and the shot is good. Black Hole's got 6 in the quarter.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Fast break, here they come. Kicks it out to Jones. He feeds it to Ross. Here's Black Hole. Tries a 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
Here's Teague. Deletes with the rebound.
They may have to start looking for some other options because he's really struggling out there.
They set the pick. Here is Ross. Teague covering. And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, disappointing trip to the line, even though it was just 1 miss. Now is not the time to be missing free throws.
And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Well, the outcome is not in question now. They've got it all wrapped up.
Agreed. I mean, they're just looking to simply run the clock out now.
And it's the elites with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Black Hole. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Now Teague.
Bıraktım
So no problem for the Stars as they get the win.
Well, they have to be excited for the upcoming draft after.
Bundan sonra draft var. Draft'da ayrı bir bırakıyorum. Daha fazla uzamadım diyor. Ben Ege var. İzlediğiniz için veya izleyeceğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Evet, böyle rezaleti görüyorsunuz. 0-0 almışım. Hadi görüşürüz.
Okay.